Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leighton. Judging by the title, you guys probably already know what we're doing, but we are making my 25th birthday banner. I am so excited. Just in this past year alone, I've made so many, but I'm excited because I've actually never made a birthday banner for myself. This is a very big year. I'm turning 25. Without further ado though, I wanna jump right in and get started on this banner because I'm dead excited to show you guys the theme. And in case your eyeballs are functioning and you guys are actually watching this and not just cleaning your house with this on, look towards the screen because I have a hint, super large, of what the theme of the banner is gonna be. Guys, I don't know where I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start with these stars down here, which you guys can't even see. And I got a whole brand new pack of paintbrushes, which I went through a majority of my paintbrushes whilst I was painting the fence. If you guys have been keeping up on my social media, I was commissioned very recently to paint a mural at a local bar and restaurant in my neighborhood. And it went so smoothly. I got a lot of compliments. I'm so happy with how it came out. If you guys wanna watch that series, click somewhere on the screen here because I also not only have posted it on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, but the entire series is here on YouTube and you guys can watch me paint a 20-foot mural. This past year has been freaking amazing. I am, in fact, turning 25, which is crazy. 24 was honestly a really good year. I moved home. I also launched my own brand, which I think is really exciting and really awesome. Oh my God, I went out of the country for the very first time at the age of 24. If you guys saw earlier, I'm currently wearing a Hannah Montana shirt, and this banner is in fact Hannah Montana inspired. When I was younger, this was my absolute favorite show, and as I've gotten older, this is honestly a show that I still put on in the background. And I've always told my mom that if Miley Cyrus were to go on tour, especially for her album Endless Summer Vacation, I would honestly sell feet pics so that I could afford to go. Especially after this past year with it being the 20th anniversary of Hannah Montana, and watching that, by the way, honestly was so special and so memorable. I don't prefer talking about all the special guest stars they invited. I'm basically talking about Alex Cooper hosting. That was so stupid. I actually did get to see the Hannah Montana Best of Both Worlds concert with the Jonas Brothers opening. I believe I was like 6. I was super young, I barely remember it, but I went with my mom and my neighbor Jilly and Jilly's mom. And I also got to go with my cousin Nora and Nora's mom, my aunt. And it was such a fun night. That was my first concert in life, was Hannah Montana, Best of Both Worlds. She started the concert as Hannah Montana, ended the concert as Miley Cyrus. Oh, but to go back to a story from earlier, I just realized I just never finished it. While I was 24, I actually got to go out of the country for the very first time ever. It was such a memorable experience. I was invited by my boyfriend and his family to join them in Curacao, which is an island kind of like north of Venezuela. Or Venezuela. It was such a cool experience. I've never, whoopsies. It was an island too, like it was genuinely gorgeous, and that island was originally settled by the Dutch, so the architecture was honestly like super Netherlandy, like very cutesy. I'll throw in some pics here. What else have I done while I'm 25? I wrapped up a huge mural commission project, and I'm honestly about to start one, so keep an eye out for more information on that if that's something that you guys are interested in, because I really like doing large scale art, even though I did get my degree in graphic design. I've always loved to paint. This is something that brings me a lot of joy, and to do it in such a large scale is so amazing. I hope no matter what anyone does in life, they do it strictly because they love to do it. 24 was also the year that I got neurovirus on Christmas. But that's something we don't have to talk about. 24 was also the year that I got my very first Valentine's, which maybe doesn't matter to most people. But as someone who grew up literally listening to love songs and watching Hallmark movies and reading rom-coms, like that was kind of honestly the biggest deal to me. So that was kind of exciting. Again, I know that that doesn't apply to everyone, but it applies to me. All right, I feel like I've talked a lot. I'm gonna finish up doing the stars and doing a second coat, and then I'll be back soon. Okay, so I'm starting the music notes right now, you guys, and I'm doing them in this like teal kind of color. All right, We're gonna keep getting these musical notes done, and I think I'm gonna put Hannah Montana back on. So if you'll excuse me. Guys, I had to pause real quick. I'm not even mic'd up right now, but if We Were a Movie is playing right now, and this is so funny. I used to skip around at school during recess singing this song for my crush, Eduardo. Like, that's so funny. All right, you guys, most of the details are done. I am waiting for the wings to dry so that I can add the little butterfly bodies. But otherwise, the details are all done. It's time to do the part that I dread the most with any project, and that's lettering. The lettering is honestly the reason why I bought a projector in the first place. All right, here goes nothing. I also have a crowd right now. Not only you guys, but my sister's right behind me. This is terrifying, okay? Y'all, that was nerve-wracking. I think I need to invest in a paint pen, but that didn't come out terrible. We're gonna let it dry, and I'll come back to it for a second layer. I'm worried that I might need to do a second coat, so I'm quickly adding like a coat to at least the 25, and I'm hoping that when I add the black background for at least the purple, it's okay. I know for sure the yellow is gonna need a second coat. Okay, y'all, I hope no one's surprised, but the battery died again. Well, while my backup battery was charging and then I had a dead battery, I finished outlining everything. I gave a second coat to some of it down here, but we have 1, 2, 3 little pieces that need to be filled in, and then I'm pretty sure we're like done. Okay guys, my birthday banner is done. I literally am so obsessed with how this came out. I think this is like so on brand with like me and how I wanna rein in my 25th birthday. If you guys are looking for a custom banner for literally any event, any theme, any style, DM me, comment down below, or go to my website, moreleighton.com, and you guys can reach out to me and tell me exactly what you're envisioning. And if you guys are still here, thank you so much for watching the whole video. I have had like the best year, I think, ever, and I feel like it's only gonna keep getting better from here. So I'm excited to see what 25 has in store for me. It's probably gonna be filled with a lot more art, a lot more fun beverages, a lot more new friends. I'll have my art Instagram and Facebook and TikTok linked here on the screen. I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.